Hey guys, Third Show Reactions here. We're back. I'm Shane.
Zach. And we're back with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the season finale.
Can't believe it. Went by pretty fast.
It did.
Kind of like Mandalorian. But that was like your first thing, and you're so much different now than you were then.
Well, whatever. Last time, Zemo. Oh, actually, it opened. Did it open with them fighting Cap, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
So you can't do this.
So, well, they did it.
They did.
So,
it was an awesome fight.
Sam and Bucky fought Cap. It was a badass fight. They got the shield back. Cap gets decommissioned.
Yeah.
Julia Dreyfus approached him about his options now that he is no longer recognized as Captain America.
Wait for the phone call, right?
Wait for the phone call.
You couldn't wait.
In the extended scene, or whatever, after credit scene, mid credit scene, the usual. He's making his own shield.
Yeah, he couldn't wait for that call. He's like, fuck it.
Yeah, I guess he's overeager. Yeah, he did approach.
You notice every time that people melt
family.
things, like no matter what it is, they're always hammering, there's sparks.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I mean, how does that work when you make like a nice shield?
I don't know if he's making a shield and he's welding it. I'm not sure where the hammering comes into play.
Like, is he hammering out so it's
I guess he could be
spherical?
Yeah, he could be making.
You have to be so perfect.
Pretty tedious. Maybe there's a pile of them in the corner.
Probably.
He just keeps fucking them up. But he did go to the family.
Yeah.
Was his name Lamar Hoskins?
Yep.
He went to his family, approached him, told him that they did get the guy that killed his son, etc.
Total white lie.
Bullshitted him.
Total white lie.
I have to comfort them, etc. So, let's see. Morgenthau, an MMA guy, work out a deal. I don't remember his name in the show.
Or
his name in real life.
No, but he's French, right?
He's French.
Yeah.
Or somewhere that speaks French.
Yeah.
French-Canadian. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he works out a deal with Carly because he wants Sam's head on a platter.
So why? Just because of what happened?
I guess so. He fucked him up, and he's carrying that weight.
I think I was a bad guy. I understand that's part of the game.
You think so? Kind of like the nice guys, Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling, when they break into Russell Crowe's apartment.
Yeah.
And he's like, I know the deal. I know what goes on.
Yeah.
But then they start killing his fish, and that's too far. So,
that's a funny movie.
It is. It's a great movie. It's one of my favorites. Let's see. Sam does take the shield.
Yeah.
He ends up taking up the mantle and the responsibility, but he does do it to create his own legacy because he comes right out and says it doesn't matter what Steve thought.
Yeah.
About anything, because Bucky's still hung up on that. And he mentions to Bucky that you got to be your own person.
Yeah.
So
and you can be your own person and still honor his legacy.
Yeah. And going from that, well, actually, real quick, the power broker did contact Carter. Or she contacted the power broker.
Yeah.
And they were discussing something that I don't remember. So,
well, she still wants immunity, right?
She still wants immunity, but the power broker didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
So the power broker probably just wants the shit back, his or her shit.
So I wonder if she'll get it in the finale.
At least the immunity.
Yeah, no more immunity.
No, I meant the serum.
Okay.
Well, that's what the power brokers want, but yeah, I mean,
I think more
depends. It depends who's president.
Yeah, I guess.
So, but we're going back to the legacy. The legacy of Captain America in America because he's white. That's that's Isaiah's point of view.
Yeah, which I think you and I talked like we understand that Sam doesn't see it that way. You know what I mean? He knew who.
He understands that it ain't as rigid as Isaiah sees it because Isaiah was.
But we both know Isaiah feels the way he feels. And he's completely justified.
Yeah, he underwent
a
lot of things that would make him into the man he is today.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and that's about all I got.
That's about it.
Sure, what the hell are you doing? Relax, no one's looking for me here.
Then why did she wear a mask?
Hey Sam, thought I'd get
Maybe to just get past those guys. Tackle him.
They see a guy in a mask.
Oh.
He's a flying Captain America.
That's kind of cool. I like the white.
I don't like the face mask. But the rest of it looks cool.
Nothing, all quiet. I'm sorry, wait. What? Captain America. I thought Captain America was on the moon.
No one's moving toward the building.
On the what?
On the moon.
You cost me a lot of money. I wonder how much I can get for your new bird costume.
Maybe a baguette, a few french fries.
Robes don't make the monk.
You guys are gonna have to do
You gotta think of a better phrase. You know what I mean?
If he said it in French, at least that would have been cooler.
Yeah. He did.
Well, fuck, I didn't even... It wasn't cool at all!
But you
I'm
read
too
it.
used to watching subtitled shit. It's going through my head.
Yeah. Fucking big guy.
Looks like a real piece of shit. Oh fuck.
That's awful.
That's one down.
How'd you manage that?
Mercury vapor, amongst other things.
Oh. Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
This is it with the fucking shield cap. Falls in the water.
Oh shit!
God damn it.
It doesn't even matter if we die. The movement is strong enough to continue without us.
I mean, it'd have to be pretty short. That guy's... Shit, I fucked up.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty fucking cool. First, for some reason, I thought it was like the... Yeah!
Morgan
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Let's finish this.
I didn't mean to kill your friend. I don't want to hurt people that don't matter.
That's the wrong fucking thing to say.
You don't think Lamar's life mattered?
Not to my fight. I just want the people on that truck.
I want to see her get punched in the face just for that smile.
I know.
Nice. About fucking time. Nope. I spoke too soon.
Ooh, that was cool.
Close.
It was close for sure.
That was cool.
That was cool. He's a bad guy. I kind of want to see him kick some ass here.
I do, because I don't like the rest of them.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. And when he said Morgan, that was pretty cool.
No, when I found out he was Kurt Russell's son,
Me too.
that's when I gave him a pass.
That's all right. Which is like a shitty rule. It's like your rule, but for him, it's the same thing. But now that it's him and her, I think it has to be her versus Bucky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think he can only go so far before Bucky finishes it. Still do the right thing. Maybe they'll let me be Captain America. Good. Good on him. Kurt Russell, damn proud.
Be proud.
People, yeah! Where's that? Where's...
That's Captain America.
Did the mercury gas get out of there? Fuck! He can fly the fuck out of there.
The fucking French guy.
Police America. You just... C'est la vie.
Without our super soldiers, how much power does a power broker really have? More than you.
So you're the power broker. Je vais dire au monde entier qui tu es vraiment. Okay?
I don't do blackmail.
Nice. Oh, that's good. The wing shield combos are really working.
It is. Damn it! I don't want that to happen.
I'm sorry.
It should be.
He just looks down at her and says that. You should be.
I think her conviction is there. I just don't get what the fuck they're doing.
Her conviction is there, but it seems aimless.
Like, what's your plan? To change the world? Like, you're kind of trying to think of how it
They got
was?
step one.
Yeah.
Dog chases car. Dog catches car. Step one. Step two, what does dog do with car?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's like an old John Malkovich. I guess he kind of is old.
Yeah. So the wings just disappear, kind of.
Well, that's because his shield's over the jetpack.
Yeah.
That is a lot of gear that folds into that little pack.
It is.
This isn't about easy decisions, Senator.
You just don't understand.
I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes. What don't I understand? Even now, here, I feel it. The stares, the judgment. And there's nothing I can do to change it. Yet I'm still here.
I like seeing that.
The only power I have is that I believe we can do better. Shit, you can move borders. You can knock down a forest with the email. You can feed 1 million people with the phone call. Who's in the room with you when you're making those decisions? Is it the people you're going to impact? Or is it just more people like you? Look, you people have just as much power as an insane god or a misguided teenager. The question you have to ask yourself is, how are you going to use it?
I think it'd be a pain in the ass to look through those goggles all the time. That's what I think.
The what?
It'd be a pain in the ass to look through those goggles all the time. Everything's red.
I feel like I would need some kind of like.
I hate wearing safety glasses at work all the time, let alone something red tinted.
Yeah.
I don't even like sunglasses.
Sorry, I was texting, and so all I heard was I'm a black guy in Stars and Stripes. Nice job, Cap.
Thanks.
One world, one people.
I figured that guy's ready to cut loose.
Everybody's
Honestly.
like, just kidding. Oh, there you go. Who's this guy? Oh, Zemo's butler.
Oh.
Pulling, he's coming through.
4 members of the radical group, the Flag Smashers, were killed today in a car bomb attack as they were being transferred to a security prison. There were no suspects in the bombing. The group had opposed a global relocation efforts to the DRC.
That's like one of the best things in this episode.
He's like Lionel Luther in prison.
Yeah.
People are blowing up and dying.
They're shaving his head.
Yep.
That was so cool.
Couldn't have worked better if I planned it myself. Oh, well, maybe I did. No, I'm kidding, I didn't. Or did I?
Now this is more like it.
It's the same. But black.
We're not gonna need a Captain America. We're gonna need a U.S. agent.
That's correct.
Keep your phone on.
Will do, Val.
Don't call me that.
What is she?
U.S. agent.
I think she's someone we should know. Some people know. We don't know.
Usually it is.
Back.
That's kind of funny. Back, baby.
He's gonna talk to the old Jap.
I'm gonna watch this. Hate when old men are devastated. It's like the worst thing ever.
Maybe I'll say he knew.
Maybe.
What are you doing here?
Damn it.
It's late. Come in before someone call the cops.
Before someone calls the cops.
I am the cops. What are you doing here? It's not Wednesday.
He was murdered
What?
by the Winter Soldier. And that was me.
Why?
I didn't have a choice.
Man.
It spared us a lot of,
Awkward,
yeah.
you know, feelings.
Yeah.
What you want, Black Falcon?
You need to learn some manners. Hey, why don't you clean up? There's something I want to show you.
It's gonna be for him.
Huh?
It's gonna be his shit.
That'd be cool.
Now they'll never forget what you did for this country. Never.
Yeah, what they put it all the way in the back for?
I was gonna see something out there. Didn't you?
Just looking at the signs. Captain America and the
Oh.
Winter Soldier.
That's cool.
Welcome home, Agent Carter.
Do people clap at these things?
I don't know.
Like he's basically clapping for himself. He's like, welcome home.
I did that. It was me.
All right, now we're starting the shady shit.
Start lining up our buyers. Super soldiers might be off the menu, but we're about to have full access to government secrets, prototype weapons, you name it. Should be something for everyone.
I mean, come on, man.
She's the power broker. Things have changed.
I thought it was pretty damn good.
It was very finale-esque.
It was.
It was a little bit, I wouldn't say choppy, but it was very quick. But his pace was very fast.
It was, because like the final act was kind of in, not the very end, it was kind of towards the end. You know what I mean? And then there was a lot of, kind of like Endgame, it shows like, okay, now all these good things are going to happen. And this is, you know, so there's like a good portion of it dedicated to some feel-goodery.
They're definitely tying up loose ends.
Yes.
It was fucking great to see Zemo's butler sitting there in the car after those people blew up. And Zemo's smile in the cell.
Because Zemo promised to do that, and he
got
did.
the work done.
He got it done. That is so great.
Just his butler, this funny old butler, got it done.
So do you think his butler did it because he knew that Zemo wanted it done, or do you think Zemo was acting through his butler?
I think it may have been part of the plan, but how would he know the details? So I'm sure he told his butler something were to happen.
Yeah.
Well, after he escaped, he may have arranged his, like, look, you need to make sure this gets done.
Yeah.
Or maybe the butler acted alone, and he's like, I knew my master would want this. Very good,
like
sir.
Woodhouse for Archer.
See, he's taking care of business.
Yeah. No, I really love that quite a bit.
That's about one of my favorite parts of this.
It definitely was.
Other than the scenes in the fight in the beginning, when you see Falcon using the shield and wings in tandem,
yeah,
it was fucking awesome.
That was really great.
Him using them to like, cover himself, the shield on top and the wings on the sides.
Yeah.
So
really for me, I'm glad that he didn't just come in and completely dominate everyone, like with the new look.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it was lacking a part where he clearly dominated.
It was. I mean, he's still a normal guy.
Yeah, but I felt like there needs to show, okay, now I'm going to dominate this last 1%. Because I felt like...
And now it's less of that, like it was of Steve Rogers. And now it's more of his struggle, him taking up... Mm-hmm. It's more about idealism than it is about idealism with ass-kicking.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You know, Steve Rogers was a super soldier, so he whooped some ass.
He definitely did.
So, I mean, they're both great leaders in
Yeah.
their own way. I think still Steve Rogers has that charisma that Sam hasn't found yet.
No, I agree.
He definitely touched on that, though, in the interview on television.
Yeah.
Because he had made very good points and he's taking up those challenges.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, Sam's more standalone. Whereas Captain America really didn't see that point until Civil War.
Yeah.
Where he was, I don't want to say outlaw, but he was on the run.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were at odds with the government and what the government wanted to control.
Yeah.
Soups and shit like that. So
Soups.
So I did want to go back to that Django reference, though, with his fucking goggles.
Uh-huh.
I know they're necessary.
Yeah.
Because he flies around.
Yeah.
And there's bugs.
Yeah.
Okay?
Definitely.
But,
bugs.
and
a big one.
bugs in the rain.
Yeah.
But I just feel... I don't like sunglasses. I know you've worn them. I know you like them. But I can't wear sunglasses. It bothers the shit out of me.
If I don't wear them, I gotta have a hat like that.
Well, I can't. I fucking hate them. I mean, I wear a hat a lot.
Yeah.
But I cannot stand wearing sunglasses. I can't stand wearing safety glasses. I don't know what it's going to be like one day when I need glasses. So I guess that just when I'll be able to see and I'll have no choice.
I'll tell you what.
So
between 5th and 10th grade, I couldn't stand my glasses.
Yeah.
And I still, if I look over here,
get that shit blocking your.
There's bars. It's like I'm in prison.
Yeah, I can see myself not liking them.
I mean,
I'm definitely gonna get them horn rimmed glasses. Horn rimmed glasses, though.
What are those?
Like the fucking guy has in Heroes, the dad.
I actually haven't seen Heroes. I've always wanted to.
Jesus. Well, they're open on the they're old fashioned looking, and then they're open on the top though, so you don't have the bar across the top.
So they're like this, except there's no bar.
Well, they're big. They're probably only about as big as yours.
Yeah,
they're almost like yours. Actually, theirs are kind of horn rimmed, except they don't have the thing across the top.
Okay. Okay, so it's just
the lens.
Okay, I've seen those. My dad has reading glasses like that, except they're not. They're smaller, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're kind of, it's like they're cut almost.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love them. I'd rather have...
Everything's red, and it's at night, so now everything's dark and red. You think it'd be so much harder.
I wonder if they enhance his vision.
Well, if it shows a scouter type deal, where he showed scanning along with his
Right.
laser beak. What's his fucking thing called?
I don't know.
Red Wing,
Okay.
right? Like the boots. I don't know its fucking thing. The little thing that pops out of his backpack and flies around.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, if it showed him communicating with it in the little triangle.
Yeah, we haven't had a first-person point of view.
Well,
or like Vader, he has all kinds of
shit displaying on
Yeah,
there.
he's got a HUD.
It's funny to see other people on the outside of his suit could see that, so you could tell when he's looking at him. He's deciding if he's going to kill him or not. They're like, beep, beep, beep. Yeah, the wings and shield combo. I mentioned that earlier.
Yeah.
Where he covers himself, makes the dome. But it was also cool when Carly was knocking him back and he shoved him into the ground. That was a really
that was
a really
awesome.
cool shot.
Well, it's like it's such an extension of himself for him to react that quickly.
It moves fluently. You're right.
I wonder how does he control it?
I don't know, like Doc Ock.
Is it hooked into his nervous system?
I don't know. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. How does it react that quickly?
I don't know. Is
Little,
there like
little chip,
little buttons down here?
Like a quarterback, like fucking going through his fucking plays.
Those are just There's I thought those were buttons, but they're literally just a list of plays.
It is.
Yeah. So
what's he gonna do? Like move a tackle over here? You go.
What
were the buttons before with the quarterback?
I thought that maybe he was in communication with the coach, and the coach pushed something and would light up. But
no, just the plays.
Yeah, it's literally that's it. Yeah, I thought maybe somehow it's signaled to the offense.
I thought this would be better than this.
Yeah, I thought maybe the offense was like, oh, he's picking this. No. And also and I found out that I thought they all had mics. Only the quarterback has mics, and he's only allowed to communicate with the coach at very particular times.
That makes sense. Not the whole time, so the coach is telling him what to do the whole time.
Yeah, well, the coach can tell him, but he's not allowed to say anything or something, from what I understand. Okay. Yeah.
We also had Walker and Captain America.
Yeah.
Saving people, saving lives. Walker chose the right thing.
Walker did the right thing. I think he always wanted to do the right thing. He chose a quick and easy path, like the Sith do. But fortunately, since it's Star Wars, he was able to come back from it. He didn't do anything too terrible. You know what I mean? Yeah. He didn't blow up a plane or kill a bunch of kids.
No. I mean, he beat a man to death with a shield on the national...
The guy deserved it.
Well, that guy...
He didn't deserve it, but,
Honestly, I mean, I probably would have killed somebody, too.
Yeah.
Your best friend gets killed in the midst of battle.
Yeah. I would have tried to kill the right guy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, kill Carly. Which he tried to do in this episode.
Yeah, he did.
But he chose saving this people over his revenge.
And
she still died anyway.
Yeah. So it worked out real well for him.
Yeah. And now he's back, and now he's getting sponsored by...
And he said, I'm back!
He's getting sponsored by Julia Dreyfus?
Julie
or Julia? You remember?
I think it's Julia. Pretty sure it's Julia.
Yeah, I think it's Julia.
Yeah.
He's been sponsored by her. He's got the U.S. agent suit now. It looks pretty kick-ass.
Yeah, I like it quite a bit.
Ain't got a shield on there, but
No, he doesn't. And it was all bent up and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not made
the
of
one he made
vibranium, right? Is it vibranium?
It was a pretty disappointing moment for him when he threw the shield and didn't come back and just went...
Yeah.
Fell on the ground.
Yeah. But, no, and honestly, I like the little fight. I like when he went, Morgenthau.
That was a cool moment. Yeah.
That was awesome. I'll tell you what I don't like is Mercury Vapor.
Yeah, eating that guy, fucking...
Yeah, that guy.
But now it explains everything because now you know she's the power broker.
Yeah.
Because at first you're thinking, well, why would she do this?
Yeah.
She's gotten pretty ruthless in the past 5 years, but now you find out, well, she's as ruthless as they come.
Yep.
She's a black market tycoon. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we find out Carter is the power broker.
Yeah.
That she inevitably kills Carly, I think mostly to keep her mouth shut, because Carly knows who she is. And the French guy's dead, so he can't tell anybody.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I felt like, that plot wasn't important to me. I'm not saying Sam should have killed her. I felt like there should have been some kind of... Sam should have been the one responsible for taking her down. I don't know if that means killing her, but...
Well, he stood up for her death afterward, because what did she
He did. For? And so I think that's what they were trying to go for.
I didn't feel very strongly for it, though. I was mostly annoyed with the Flag Smashers.
No, you're right. I think you and I both agree they weren't the greatest villain, honestly.
Well, it ain't so much that, even. They just kind of seemed like they were...
I don't know what they're doing.
A bunch of hoodlum kids.
Yeah.
Running around doing hoodlum kids
blowing up shit. And they're all like... She's like, one world! And they're like, yeah. You know what I mean?
I know.
And then after she died, that guy was like, one world. Yeah.
And then they blew up.
They blew up.
It was nice to see that, though. I was glad to see Zemo get his.
It made it so much better. Because it's like, oh shit, these assholes are going to stay around. God damn it. And then they've died. Yes.
I know. I was glad to see it.
Yeah.
But we're trying to figure out who the old man was in the mirror. That was Zemo's fucking butler.
Yeah.
Great.
First I thought it was... Who's that guy from Running Scared?
John Noble. That's what I thought it was, too.
John Noble.
Because you see the nose and the angle from that mirror. It looks a lot like John Noble.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit! I thought things were gonna get great because I like John Noble a lot.
Yeah.
But it's still great because Zemo's butler's cool, and I like Zemo.
Yeah.
I think his name's Daniel Bruhl. Right?
In that show?
No, the actor's name. Zemo's actor. I know it's Bruhl, but I don't remember his first name.
I don't know.
I think it's Daniel, but
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, like, their whistling is so... And I don't like when The Walking Dead, when those whistling assholes start whistling. Like, cause what's going on is, like, you're in the woods, and, like, you hear whistling, you don't know where it's from. And they all circle you. And I'm thinking, how the hell did that really happen? They're like, all right, start now. And they all start doing it together. And then they communicate more effectively. They're whistling, and they're like, wait, is that you?
Yeah.
Can't tell who's whistling.
Could be anybody whistling.
Yeah, you can go down and start fucking with them.
Yeah.
I'd get down and start whistling, too, if I was Sam. Gosh.
Isaiah and his monument.
Dude, I'm real happy for Isaiah. I really am.
Well, I'm glad to see that what he really wanted was recognition.
Yeah.
Not just for himself, but
yeah,
it all carries over.
Yeah.
And he wasn't just bitter until the fucking end.
No, he wasn't.
Like, what?
Although, if he was, I would have understood.
Oh, yeah.
No, but when he was, like, emotional, it got to me a little bit. I was like, that's what I told you. When old men, especially, like, in Gran Torino, like, when they get emotional, it really gets to me. When old men...
That brings us back to the old Japanese guy.
Yeah, exactly. I got emotional when he... Yeah. And so, you know, I'm glad Bucky told him. You know what I mean? Like, for his story, it made a lot of sense. I mean, you and I have argued, like, in real life, would that be the right thing for everyone? I don't know.
Well, it kind of seems because he ain't just hanging around the old guy anymore, waiting to do it.
Yeah.
Because that part of his life he's letting go of. He struck his piece.
Yeah, and
he's moving on.
And, like, I don't know. I guess when it came to... For me, if I was in charge of that scene, I feel like I would have done what I could to squeeze out every bit of emotion I could. I felt like it was like he says
it was cut short,
and then it shows him what, and then cut.
I know. Well, a lot of this episode felt that way, and a lot of the episode I think felt that way in the last episode. It just seemed like
I noticed some more here.
Well, definitely in this one because they're tying up more loose ends.
Yeah,
and
it's just
they're
like
trying to bring the story to a close. But I think that the last episode started it.
Yeah,
and then this one finished it. And
yeah, I guess I get that, but I feel like that particular loose end I would have liked a little more from it. You know what I mean? But I did like how that all ended. Like the guy he hung out with, he killed his son, and the girl he kind of left behind because he's so haunted by what he's done. They're both moved on. They're happy. They're in that bar, and
they're all part of that part of his life where he was only hanging around that bar.
Yeah,
because he's hanging around the old man.
Yeah, and then they see each other and they smile, or he smiles at least and says, "Okay, you know, I can move on."
And the old man's still going to the bar and having drinks and talking to the girl and everything.
Yeah,
so he's still. It ain't like he's broken in his room,
exactly,
and hanging himself or something.
Yeah, so that was great. Him talking to the senators, for the most part, I really like that talk. Like, I do understand those things are pretty complicated. You know what I mean? And when he talks about you can make a phone call, kill and feed 1 million people. I mean, like, you can't feed 1 million people for free. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
So, like, you know, like, there is more that goes into those kind of humanitarian things. Although I think he was speaking from his heart, and I know he says that from a place of compassion. And if I were him,
well, he's definitely generalizing.
He is a little
how
bit.
all that shit works.
Yeah, but like, no, I appreciated for the most part that talk and how it was inspiring people. Like, I guess my question is like, so they fixed the boat, the whole neighborhood fixed it up, so they're not selling it, right?
That's my understanding.
Okay.
Well, remember the last episode?
I thought the boat was they're going to be looking. No. The boat was going to be sailing away by someone else.
Someone else is just out there.
I don't know. They're just looking.
Bunch of drunk rednecks.
Yeah.
That's a nice boat.
Yeah.
No, I mean, in the last episode,
yeah,
the sister decided they weren't.
Well, she said that. She's like, I know I ship, I just can't.
He was going to paint over.
But I thought that was going to be an ongoing thing. And it just that was it.
Well, you didn't need anything else from
it. Yeah, I guess I just saw.
Why did the argument need to continue?
Because I just thought.
Because you want.
Up until episode 5, she was definitely going to do it, and then all the neighborhood puts it together for free, and she goes, "No."
That's what you get when you have this fucking training montages and shit. Okay,
so
it cuts through so much time. It's okay for when you're just training because you get it. There's a lot of time going into developing your body, but when you have relationships and conversations over montages, okay,
that must have been it.
Falls short, but it's okay. So whatever.
So I did see a couple people in the comments talk about where Zemo was going, and it did say
the raft.
It did say on here the raft, so it is a prison in the middle of the ocean that's shaped of like a life raft.
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I figured it would just be I don't know.
Well, the people in the comments also mentioned that we've seen it before because that's where all the people that supported Captain America were imprisoned.
Okay.
During Civil War.
Okay.
So
I just I forgot. I guess I thought it would look a little more Wakandian, like some vines and shit on there or something. I don't know, some jungle look.
Some vines and shit on
vines. They have more jungle look, I guess.
So you're downplaying their technological advancement?
No, I'm saying
you are because you're saying it should have vines.
No, I'm saying that they are in tune with nature, like everything. When you go
to fucking Wakanda, they have these fucking nice, huge, futuristic looking buildings.
Yeah, but
there ain't vines growing on them.
I know, but I guess it would have a nature look.
What's out in the middle of the ocean? What are you going to get on
thought
there?
it wouldn't
coral?
Barnacles
are right growing on the
thought we'd see Wakanda on the shore. It's like...
Well, they wouldn't want it being near the shore. It wouldn't be like the Rock, where you could see, where you could swim to.
I guess, yeah.
It's going to be out there where nobody can get off that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you can fly, I guess they put you deeper in it. I don't know.
Yeah. I still have hope that Zemo, I imagine we'll see him again at some point. Especially if there's
he's definitely in the tank.
Yeah, he's in the tank. Yeah.
Zemo can make a comeback at some point for something. Yeah. But he doesn't seem as though he's the kind of person in the cinematic universe that has any more really nefarious ends other than he wanted to stop the super soldier shit.
No, I agree. Overall, this show, I was pretty damn satisfied that it felt like a Marvel movie. I mean, it was longer, so therefore they can flesh people out. The big question for me, I guess the main antagonists, the Flag Smashers, they were okay. Like we talked about during the reaction, Carly Morgenthau, the actress, the conviction was there, but I was just like, the fuck you doing?
Well, she definitely, in the end, Sam addressed that she was a misguided teenager.
Yeah.
That is definitely what she was.
For sure.
Because I mentioned...
So I gotta look at it that way.
I mentioned in the episode that she lacked the charisma.
So these 40-year-old people around her, they're idiots.
She lacked the charisma to really pull people through, even in the hard times.
Yeah.
That they would just push through the things they had to do. So, and her goals.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was a misguided teenager. She ended up getting killed in the process. And it was all... comes back to the refugees and these people that all came back and had nowhere to go after the second snap.
But I think the big question is, U.S. Agent, did he work for me? I think for the most part he worked, and I like that actor.
He definitely did.
Yeah. And I just think, I'm back, baby, at the end.
I'm back.
It was just kind of funny. Yeah, I mean?
It was good.
So, I don't know if he's going to be fighting alongside everyone in the next big team-up movie, but he's definitely a cool character.
He doesn't seem like that kind of guy. He seems like the kind of guy that'll pop in.
Yeah.
Not like the Winter Soldier type deal.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Maybe not used for murder for hire. Or maybe he will. He'll probably still take out some targets.
Probably will.
But
yeah. And but Julia Dreyfus, who exactly...
Val was her character's
name. Who exactly was she? She said, don't call me that.
Yeah, they haven't addressed
who
she's associated with yet. Viewers and people that are familiar with the comics probably know a lot more about it and know her organization's deal.
Yeah.
But, I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe let us know. I really like this series. We're also reacting to WandaVision. From what I understand, although I can't tell by watching this, we're supposed to have finished WandaVision first. So maybe there's something that happens in the end. But make sure you guys check out those reactions as well. And we'll be doing Loki after this.
Yes, we will.
So I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Thanks, everybody, for coming back. And you can look the deal up on Instagrams and the Facebooks.
Third Street Reactions on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah.
Twitter, that's right. The bird.
Twitter.
The Twitters.
What do you say, tweaking? Twerking?
Yeah. Like, subscribe. If you don't, you won't.